Good evening, everyone. This is Rahul. Welcome you all to our second episode of Off the Field with Rahul, sponsored by HunterSportsClub.com. So, before I invite the guest of the night, let me give a quick introduction about him. He is an ace off spinner who doesn't bowl doosra, but as lethal as Nathan Lyon. He is a traveler, he is a boxer, he is a rapper, and he has many faces. So, without much ado, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hand together for one and only Mukul Belwal.
Thank
Welcome to
you.
the show.
Yeah, thank you so much, Rahul, for this. Thank you so much for the invite. Thank you so much for hosting me.
So, how are you feeling, Mukul?
Bit excited and a
Excited?
bit nervous.
Nervous? You don't have to be nervous at all. It's just a casual chit chat where we'll be discussing the off the field activities and the life of a hunter. Okay? So,
Absolutely.
if you missed out our first episode, let me quickly tell you how it's exactly all about and how exactly it's designed. And it's for our viewers as well. So, what we have done, we have divided the episode in four sections. First would be toss, then opening spell, then third umpire, and the last one is power play. So let's start with our first segment, which is toss. Let's flip the coin.
Okay. It's
Okay.
God.
So moving ahead with our first section, which is toss. Our first question, my first question to you is, why don't you tell us something about yourself, about your overall journey, and about your family as well?
Okay, so it's for all that my name is Mukul Belwal. Born and brought up in Haldwani,
Okay.
a city in Nainital, Uttarakhand.
Mm-hmm.
And we are three members in our family, my mom and my elder brother. My elder brother is working with Landmarks Dubai,
That's great.
and my mom is a housewife, and yeah, I'm here in Delhi working with Concentrix.
So how you ended up in Hunters?
Yeah, it was just a call from Sunny. Sunny was my good friend from
Okay. Was your
Concentric.
good friend? He's not your
He's now
friend
my best
anymore?
friend. He's now my best.
Okay, he's not your best friend. Okay,
Yes.
great.
So those days, I was aware that he's playing cricket with
Mhm.
some of the clubs or something. So I used to ask him, where do you play? How do you play? How you manage things? Like how you manage office and cricket. So he told me that he plays with one of the clubs from the company itself. The members are from the same company, and why don't you join us?
Oh, that's great.
So he
So,
had a talk with Manu sir, and then Manu sir called me, and it was I remember that Manu sir invited me thrice, and due to like office schedule, I was not able to join.
okay, okay.
So lastly, I joined there, and I felt so amazing there. I still
Hmm.
remember my first match with Hunters.
Oh,
So
how was it?
it was amazing. Fortunately, I got to play the very first match when I like
Join Hunters.
joined the Hunters. So it was
Hmm.
amazing. I took two wickets as well on that match, and
That's awesome. That's
that was
awesome.
nice.
That's quite a debut.
Yeah, that was a debut.
Yeah, yeah. So it's worth to remember. So let's move ahead and talk about your aspiration and inspiration in life. So what inspires you in life? What keeps
Oh,
you motivated?
yeah, it's positivity around. So
Positivity around.
I look for positivity in everything. Like wherever I go, to whom I meet, or let's say I've taken batches in my office. So whenever I meet the
Hmm.
new persons as well, so I take something positive out of them. Like okay,
That's
they
nice.
are doing that thing in their life, so I can also
Mhm.
do that, or I can also do a bit of that, so that I can be a better version of myself.
And
So
that's
that,
very positive. That's very positive, Mukul. And
thank you so much.
definitely, I will learn something from this chat with which we are having with you.
Absolutely, and same here.
So, if you have to talk about, right now, as you know, there's a lockdown going on, and we all are locked out. So, how's your life? How you're coping up with this lockdown?
You can say a bit bored because I'm not a kind of person to sit in a place and to just like sit on a place for entire week or entire month. I'm not that kind of person. So I love to travel. I love to like go to anywhere to meet people, to have word with them, to chat with them. But
Yeah, yeah.
yes, coping with the lockdown, like following the regulation for our own good, not for anyone, but to for myself. And yes, so during this lockdown, what I do is in my spare time, I am cooking food,
Oh,
nothing
that's nice.
else.
That's nice. So you are exploring something new, considering
Yes,
that you have a thing for traveling. You are a traveler, so it's very difficult to keep yourself locked out in completely. Yeah, so I can understand that. That's great. That's great. So, what exactly you cook? What you have
uh,
tried?
so I tried lemon pepper chicken with cream, butter chicken, chole bhature,
Oh, that's nice.
rasgulla,
That's nice.
lot many things, ice cream, kulfi,
Oh, awesome, awesome. So, wow, yeah,
everything.
you're quite a talented guy then.
Thank you so much.
Three things, if you have to talk about that you cannot live without.
Three things I cannot live without. Okay, family,
Mm-hmm.
sports in my life.
Mm-hmm.
It can be any sport. Like I love to play anything, and you can say football, watching football or traveling uh,
Okay.
goes hand by hand.
Mm-hmm. So, who was your favorite footballer?
It's Cristiano Ronaldo, CR7.
CR7. Oh,
Yes.
right, right, right. He recently moved out last year, or
No,
probably last to last
2000,
year.
2018.
Yeah, last to last year. Yeah, exactly. Juventus.
Yeah, Juventus.
A song you most relate to, which actually summarize your life and quite close to your life.
Not just one, there are many, but right now I'm just recalling one song, Ilahi. And not just a song, that entire movie, it's
Exactly.
amazing. I can
It's
relate to that.
amazing. Even I can relate to that movie as well.
Yes, that's so amazing.
It's all about be yourself, just
Be
enjoy
yourself.
the life. Yeah,
Yeah, just enjoy the moment. Don't think about future. Don't just feel pity about your past or whatever you have done in your past. Just enjoy the moment at where you are
exactly,
in the
exactly.
present.
So if you talk about, everyone have their wish list. So do you believe in wish list, or do
Yes,
you have any wish list as well?
yeah, there are
So
lot many.
if you have to pick top three in the priority list,
Top three in the priority list. So uh, first would be a trek to Rupkund.
or track
Uh,
to okay,
Rupkund, yeah,
nice.
it's a place in Uttarakhand. And second would be a live El Clasico from Santiago Bernabeu,
Oh,
cheering for Madrid.
that cheering for Madrid.
Uh,
Yeah,
and third would be, yeah, deep sea walk.
deep sea walk.
Yes.
So we talking about El Clasico, and just a random thing came in my mind. Do you know that what's the sports club you follow? What's
Real
your
Madrid.
favorite? Real Madrid.
Real
So
Madrid.
Real Madrid has been dethroned. They are no longer the most money making or revenue making club anymore. I think they've
Yeah,
been dethroned.
because see, we say that no player is bigger than the club, but
But they
there
were at the
are.
top. They
Yeah,
were at
I
the
know.
top.
Yeah,
It was the
that's what
most
I'm telling.
expensive
Telling
club.
exactly.
Yeah.
So actually, the market value that Cristiano Ronaldo used to bring to the club is gone,
Mhm.
and
That's all.
it's something we need to accept. We can say that no player is bigger than the club, but yes, that player is itself is a force. Like he went to Menu, then he went to Juventus. So the stocks and the sales of the jerseys and everything is increased. So yes, this can be the reason. Like Madrid is not in the not considered the top post, but yes, they are top and they will definitely give a comeback.
Do you name the of the club? Which club actually has or have dethroned them from the top list, from the number
Uh,
one position?
if I'm not wrong, it might be either of two, either PSG or Manchester City.
No, 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 no. I
No,
think you're wrong here. It's Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Yeah,
Oh, come on.
they they are the number one club in terms of revenue generation and the cost evaluation. Okay, that's all we have in our first section. It was great knowing you. Let's quickly move ahead to our second section, which is very interesting. And the name of that section is Opening Spell.
Okay.
As the name suggests, there'll be some tricky questions would be asked. Ball will nip around. It will seem there'll be a couple of bouncers as well. Let's see how you play well or you face the opening spell. Okay.
Shall I bring my
So
helmet?
you can, you should. especially when you're facing a fast bowler.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so let's start our second section, opening spell. So my first question to you: there is a famous character, Tom and Jerry. So is there any, live Tom and Jerry in your life? Somebody
Yeah,
told me there is Tom and there is Jerry in your life.
yes, yes, there is, there is.
So who is Tom and who is Jerry? Let's talk about Tom. Who is Tom?
I'm the Tom.
And Jerry is your sister.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, okay. Because generally it's like, Tom and Jerry sisters and brothers fights are like Tom and Jerry
No,
fight.
no, 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 no.
It's
Tom and Jerry can be related to as a bond as a friendship as well.
okay, okay, okay. So Jerry is not your sister. So we'll not, dig it in further. And I can understand if she's not
Yeah.
your sister.
Thank you so much.
Cool. Moving ahead. So, a very tricky question, and it's a very now the ball is swinging. Now it's up to you how you leave the ball, how well you play this delivery. So the question is, who is the most overrated player in Hunters?
Oh, difficult one. Overrated. Okay, I can say Ankit Pratap Singh.
Ankit Pratap Singh is the most
Yeah.
overrated player.
So everyone say that he's the best player, but I got his wicket twice. Okay, just kidding.
You got his
kidding.
wicket twice.
Yes. So
Fine.
just,
Ankit, you are
just
listening?
kidding.
Ankit, if you are watching this show, I want you to comment right now.
Okay, just kidding, just kidding. Definitely not. Ankit is very talented and is made for cricket. Jokes apart.
He's a very talented
Yeah.
cricketer.
So from our club, I can say Aditya Singh.
Aditya Singh.
Aditya Singh.
Aditya said, okay. And why?
Because his game is not suitable. His batting is not suitable as per T20 requirements. He's a long format player. So I can say this, but now he's doing wonders in bowling, and that's amazing.
Okay, Aditya. Now, I'm sure when you will be online, I would want an answer from you as well on that.
Oh.
Okay, I'll quickly move ahead now. If if you're in trouble or stuck in a situation, and you have to call one person, who will that be? You cannot talk about your family.
My friend Anuj.
Anuj,
Yes.
and he's part of Hunters.
No,
He's not part of
no,
Hunters.
he's my
Okay.
childhood friend.
Okay.
So probably I'll call him first.
And if you have to pick somebody in Hunters, then
Manu sir.
Manu sir.
Yes. In past I have called him as well.
That's
And
so diplomatic of you. And with this answer, Manu, if you're listening, and don't don't give him any chance to play in the playing 11 if he doesn't deserve to be in playing 11.
No,
Stop
definitely.
buttering him.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's not like that.
Okay, it's not like that. I'm completely agree with you, and I second you as well. That he's a wonderful cricketer, wonderful cricketer, and a human being as well. He's always available when
Always.
required.
Yes.
Okay, I'll quickly move ahead now. So my next question for you is: any secret you would like to reveal about your friends, especially in Hunters? Any secret you have?
So you can just pick some names. So if I will be aware of something, so I can reveal it. If you can take some name. So if I will be aware, I will just speak out.
No, anything you are aware of.
Yeah. So I'm asking you, just pick some names.
Okay, let's talk about Heather.
Heather. Okay.
He's a mysterious guy.
He is. He is. He
He is
is.
quite an introvert. He doesn't talk much. So let's talk about
No,
Heather.
no, he's not an introvert first of all, and
Okay.
it's not true that he don't talk a lot.
Okay.
He
Okay.
is. It
Quite
just
interesting.
yeah, it just depends. It just depends. He's very good in flirting as well.
He is good in flirting.
Yeah, he's the
Okay,
kind of
Heather.
guy
Heather,
who.
if you are watching the show live, I want you to comment on this.
But yes, he's very lively. Like I haven't seen that participation from his side towards Hunters Club. Yeah, he participates well when it comes to cricket, but off the field he doesn't participate
Yeah.
a lot.
I have seen him writing poems, and he's a very good
Yeah,
poet.
now he has started during lockdown. He has started poetry and everything. But I was aware of this talent long ago. Like
Okay.
I was aware
No
of this
wonder
thing.
you are quite close with him. That's all.
Yes.
So let's talk about Sunny then. Is there any secret about Sunny as well?
Sunny, for Sunny, there is no secrets.
There is no secret. He's
He's
an open
just,
book.
yeah, he's not open book. I can say that no one has seen Sunny's emotional side.
Okay.
No one
Yeah.
has seen, but I remember not many things he used to talk to me while we used to go together for a match or
Okay.
anything. So he used to discuss things with me, and I like at that time I was very surprised. Sunny, come on, it's not you. But he used to say like, bro, बनना पड़ता है bro, करना पड़ता है, वरना
Yeah.
सब सुनते नहीं है. वो तो
Yeah.
बस
Yeah.
बता रहा हूँ तेरे को मैं. So
Yeah, that's the thing about friendship. You know, you
yeah,
get close or you only share your personal side with your close friend.
yes,
So
exactly. So
that's
alongside
great.
that, he's
Yeah,
emotional as
you
well.
you have a great bond with both of them.
Yes.
Okay, I'll move ahead now. Who do you think is your competition in Hunters as a bowler?
All the off spinners.
All the if you have to pick one,
Oh, if I have to pick one,
spinners. We are not talking about
yeah,
fast bowlers.
I'm just thinking about it. Sunny.
Sunny. Yeah, he is a great bowler. I
Yeah,
have seen his
he is a
bats. I
great bowler.
played
So
with him as well.
yeah,
Very good.
I learn a lot from him, and he just makes me understand a lot many things about the ball, about the gripping, about everything. So he's a good mate.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Sunny, he is coming up for you. Just he's your friend, but on the field you guys are competitors. Just keep that thing in your head. So who's the better captain, Gulam or Prabhat?
Gulam sir.
Okay,
So
and why?
I have not played much of game with the Prabhat sir.
Or
So
whatever match, any number of.
whatever. So I've played very less number of matches, but I can say Gulam sir. Gulam sir is a kind of captain who take risks, who take risks regardless of the situation. He knows that if my bowler can perform or if my any batsman can perform, he's ready to take the risk. But alongside, Prabhat sir has a different approach. He's quite kind of captain who want to just win. He simply has the focus one that okay,
Which is a good attitude.
yeah, it's a good
Play to
attitude.
win. Yeah.
It's absolutely it's amazing. But for me, sometimes you have to give opportunity to the other players as well, so as they can also grow. But
So a piece of advice for Prabhat.
I cannot. I'm not know anyone to give him my advice, but yeah, it's a suggestion. Like if he can give chance more and more, he gives chance. But when it comes to a pressure situation, so at that time he's just more into the players who are performing well or who have performed well, regardless of the situation. So in Gulam sir, this is a different opinion that he is ready to take risk and all sort of things. Like okay, I can give the person who has not bowled a single ball in the entire tournament. I can and I'm taking the risk to give him the first ball or the first over in the finals. So let's take that risk.
Showing confidence in your players and backing them up. So
Yes.
Prabhat, there is a piece of advice for you, my friend.
Okay, might be.
Okay, now here comes the bouncer for you. Who is the least relevant player for Hunters in an order? So I'll give you few names. So you have to arrange in that order. The number one player should be least relevant, then the second most relevant, then the third most, and the fourth player would be yeah that. So Gulam, you have to make a list, right? Gulam Askari, Ankit Pratap Singh, Gaurav Sharma, and Prabhat Mishra. So who is the least relevant player to this club?
Everyone is relevant. No.
Yeah, yeah, but you have to, make and set them in an order, priority order.
You're just confusing me. It's just,
And it's a Yorker. If you miss that, you will be bold
I'll be bored.
or
I know.
plum.
I know. If I'll go
So
for
so you cannot leave this delivery for sure.
okay. From bottom, I'll start. Gaurav
Come
Vyas.
on, we don't have. Okay, Gaurav is the most. He's okay.
Out of four. Out of four.
Gaurav, I'm sure
Gaurav is
you're
my
watching
very
us.
good friend, and he is a wonderful cricketer. Everyone is, but you have given me the choice as per the choice.
Okay.
Gaurav Vyas, then next will be Prabhat sir, then Gulam sir, and then Ankit Pratap.
Okay, so Ankit is the most important member among them.
Yes.
Great, good job done. And I liked your approach. I loved your approach. Here comes the last or second last question of this round. What is the first thing comes in your mind when you listen to these names? Okay. Manu Sharma,
Coach.
coach. Heather,
I cannot use that word. Heather. It's a chocolate cake.
choco lava cake.
You cannot like. Okay, don't take me wrong, but
You see a choco lava cake in Heather.
no, he's a kind of person very hard
Soft.
from outside, but inside he's very soft and very he has that side.
He's just like a coconut then.
Don't take
Okay.
me wrong.
Okay. Okay. Sunny.
Sunny, very lively.
Lively. Gulam.
Bahubali.
Bahubali. Gaurav.
And Stokes. I
And so,
remember if
okay. 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 I got your point. Ankit Pratap Singh.
wonderful batsman. Wonderful
Wonderful
batsman.
man. Okay. So now the last one. If you have to pick one captain you want to play under, considering that they are still active and they are still playing cricket, Saurav Ganguly, MS Dhoni, and considering that you're a budding cricketer, okay, or menacing Virat Kohli, pick one
Amazon.
and why?
Amazon.
Not Saurav Ganguly.
Yes. Amazon.
He has made MS Dhoni. He has made, I mean, Yuvraj Singh, Mohammad Ke, just name Ashish Nehra, so many cricketers, Sehwag, and everyone.
MS bought World Cup twice and won
No, it's okay.
Champions Trophy.
So
And more of he's a kind
let
of
sorry to cut you short here. I just asked a question to you. Who is a better captain, Gulam or Prabhat? So you pick Gulam because he's a risk taker. He prefers to put confidence in youngsters and back them players. And Prabhat comparatively is prefers to win. Yeah, his preference or priority is to win the match.
no
But
both
here you are
in both the
contradicting.
case no in both of the case the priority is winning, but
Hmm.
going with the same sort of players and giving chance to the some other players as well. That is the difference between Gulam sir and Prabhat sir.
Okay. So why MS Dhoni?
MS Dhoni because he's also a kind of player who gives chances. Like if you remember 2007 World Cup, Joginder Sharma. We all know that they were Harbhajan Singh was there and everything was there. Like experienced bowler was there, but he gave chance to Joginder Sharma. Like same way, he with the team of like Chennai Super Kings, like everyone is more than 30, like of the plus 30 age with the team of
Age is just a number.
yeah, that's what I'm telling you. With old guns and not with the so popular players or not so good players in books or in numbers and records, he won the World Cup. He know
So
how to use the resource.
now
Amazon.
that's he's a better man manager.
Yes.
So again, okay, I get that thing that MS probably you preferred MS because he's probably is your best player.
Yeah.
In it.
Exactly.
Okay, that's all, and you have done really well in this particular round in
Thank you so
opening
much.
spell. Good job done on that. I'll quickly move ahead or to our third round, which is third umpire.
Okay.
Okay, in third umpire, what we'll do, you will have to share an incident, your favorite hunter's memory, or a memory you don't cherish that much, where you felt something bad about it, but you have never discussed it with anyone. So let's start
With
on a positive
hunters.
note with
With
hunters.
hunters.
So share your best memory.
Best memory will be the trip. We went to Kasoli. That's so memorable. And there were a lot many things we got to know about each other. We got to know about our captains and our mentors and everyone like off the field, how they are and how they love to enjoy things, what things they like to talk about and everything. And I too remember the cricket matches we had played there. So that was so amazing, so amazing. So that's a wonderful moment I can collect.
So, and a memory you have kept inside and you haven't shared Any better experience
That
you have
experience.
had?
Because I don't remember there is any better experience. There
It's quite
is.
okay. It's not necessary. If you do not have that, you don't have to create a situation
Yeah,
and speak.
exactly. There's no such moment when where I felt very bad with others. It's just a family, and everyone is so good, so good, amazing. Like even if you're not playing, you are sitting with the people outside. So
So let's
during my
talk. Yeah, yeah.
so
Let's
during
talk
my
more about that trip then.
trip,
What
okay,
was the special memory of that trip?
a lot many things.
Showstopper. What was the showstopper if I have to talk about?
Okay, showstopper was Gulam sir.
Gulam sir is
Uh,
always a showstopper.
he shared a moment with us, and he is so creative. Like I gave him the popular creator award, or you can say the most creative person in the world.
In Hunters.
The way he used that black collar theme, the way he told us that incident, that things which he do or why he do, and all sort of things, like his experience and everything, I became fan. I became fan. Like wow.
So Gulam, there is a fan movement for you. There is a fan for. There are so many fans,
Yes.
but again a fan moment for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Mukul. Thanks for sharing those special moments with us as well.
Thank you so
I
much.
was not part of that trip, so
Next time,
I've heard a lot about
definitely.
that trip. Yeah, next time,
Yeah.
definitely. So moving ahead, and let's move ahead to our last section, and the name of that section is Power Play.
Hey.
So in that particular section, or in this particular section, what we'll do, we'll be asking questions, and you will have to. I'll give you 3 minutes. So let me, set a stopwatch and see how many questions you can answer in 3 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Where is the stopwatch? Just give me a second. I am ready. Watch clock. Okay, buddy. I'm ready. Just let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, man. Ready.
Ready? Okay,
Yes.
let's start. Here comes the first question. How many awards, how many Filmfare Awards Gully Boy has won?
Five.
5.
Yes.
Okay. Original name of famous rapper Badshah?
I don't know.
Don't know. Richest football club?
Now it's Newcastle. Earlier it was Real Madrid or PSG.
Okay. Red Devils is the nickname of which football club?
Manchester United.
Bohemia's birthplace? You can pass as well.
Canada or Pakistan. I believe. Shall
But
maybe
right answer.
I can call.
How
I'm
many
gonna
wickets
pass.
Sunny has taken in his T20 career with Hunters?
I cannot be very specific, but 75 plus or near to that.
Okay, 75 plus. What is Manu Sharma's highest T20 score?
I can give a random number.
What? He is your favorite player?
75. Around 75.
75. Okay, wrong answer.
With hunters, right?
Yeah. Who has a better test win ratio? Virat Kohli or MS Dhoni?
Virat Kohli.
Virat Kohli. Okay. Who has scored more goals? Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo?
Messi.
Okay. Name 3 clubs Cristiano Ronaldo has represented.
Real Madrid, Manchester United, and Juventus. There are
That's
four.
all. Thank you. You were able to attempt all the questions, but my friend, who has scored more goals in Messi and CR7, and you're supposed to answer this question because you are the biggest fan, as you claimed that you are a big fan of CR7. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's the 5th highest scorer in the history of football, and Messi is somewhere around on number 7 or 8.
Okay.
Yes.
I wasn't aware.
And Newcastle is not the richest club. We just discussed it's Barcelona.
Uh, But I believe recently some a person has bought the shares of the Newcastle
It's a
United.
recent news I'm talking about. As per Forbes, they have
Yeah,
done
it's
some.
a recent news. Like recently, they have a person has bought
Barcelona
the
is the
Newcastle.
richest club in the world now.
Okay,
After, yeah, no, they just displaced Real
Real
Madrid,
Madrid.
and Gully Boy has won 20 awards.
Okay,
Film.
I'm not a big fan to be
Okay,
very honest.
because you being a rapper, so I thought
No,
you would know.
I just write. I don't follow any rapper or anything. That's why.
Okay, that's all. You were only able to correctly answer three questions.
Okay,
The rest.
do well.
So, Sunny or Heather, if you guys are watching the show, because this guy has pulled you down really badly,
No.
I'm looking forward a better performance in power play from both of you. So
Okay.
that's all we have in this show. So before we conclude this show, Mukul, why don't you say something about this initiative which we have taken and talk about Hunters? It's your time.
Oh, talking if I'll start talking about hunters, there will be a lot many things because I love to play with this club, and it's not just a club; it's more than a family around. Like it's off-field family. Like we crave for the moment, like we crave for the weekends. Like okay, there will be a match. We'll go out.
Yeah.
We'll meet the people. We'll play match together. Regardless of we never think of win or lose. That's a part of a game. Yes, we always play to win, but when weekends arrive, we never think of okay, we'll have to win the match. It's just we have to play our best. You have
Right,
to
right,
give your
right.
best performance. The club is all about that. They have never pressurized anyone for winning match or anything. Yeah, they have give us the guidance, the do's and don'ts, how you perform, how you do. But I've seen around people around, or I have few of my friends around who play with different circuits, different clubs. So they have lot of pressure of winning the matches or giving the performance of the match, but it's not with the same the case with hunters. Like you just have to just play your heart out, give the best efforts if you can.
I think the kind of cricket we are playing, the kind brand of cricket Hunters are playing, that's amazing. And
That's
it's
amazing.
more about playing cricket.
Playing
That is more
cricket.
important
That's
than looking forward for a result.
for a result.
Results are important,
Yeah,
it keeps you
results are important.
motivated. But
Yes.
that is something which you cannot control. But what
With
you can control, play as a team, play as a unit,
exactly,
and the
exactly.
rest will fall in place.
Rest will fall in place. Exactly.
So before we conclude, Puran has started this trend. He ended the show with a nice song. So why don't you let's keep the momentum going and let's make this as a ritual.
Okay. So song.
Why
Okay.
not a rap?
Yeah. So I can rap. I can rap a rap which is written by myself. So
Very nice.
I'll just start it. So the name of the rap is Rue, and it's yet to complete. So I'll just start. So it goes like रूह मेरी सह रही बात मुझसे कह रही जो बात से तू बन रहा वो बात तेरी ना सही कि दिल से ले तब बातों को जो बात तूने ना कही जो बात तू से रोकी थी तूने तो है बस सही तू बात मेरी सुनता रहे राह अपनी चुनता रहे न सुनती तू से रोकी बातें मुस्कुरा के चलता है रूह को मैं सुन रहा आगे हूँ मैं बढ़ रहा जो रोकते थे कल मुझे हूँ आज उनसे ऊपर खड़ा that's all.
That's really awesome, Mukul. That's really awesome.
Thank you so
And
much.
on that note, I would like to conclude this show. And thanks everyone for joining us and following us on huntersportsclub.com. If you want to follow us on Insta, please follow the link which we'll be sharing in the comments box as well. Thanks everyone for joining us. Meanwhile, stay safe, stay at home, and stay safe, stay protected.
So
Take care. Goodbye. We'll see you
can
next
we
week.
can we conclude this with our ritual? Like, can we give a cheer to 1, 2, 3 hunters? Right?
One, two,
Three
three.
hunters. I was
Hunters.
waiting for this.
Thank you, Mukul. You
Yeah,
being a
thank you
great.
so much. Thank you so much, Olga. Thank you.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.